So I sat down here and I asked my friends on my Discord if they wanted to hear either a 2022 predictions or a what I liked in 2021. They said that they want to hear my predictions of 2022, but like I really like sat down and thought about it, and like I don't really have a lot of predictions. There's only like two I can think of, but one of them pertains to Star Rail, Honkai Impact Star Rail, and Star Rail isn't really being talked about anymore. So like, bruh, but like if there's another beta, like, hey MiHoYo, hit me up, I want to play that. So I'm gonna talk about the things that I liked in 2021. But before the video starts, happy late Christmas and happy New Year's. This is gonna be my last video of 2021. Alright, this video is gonna be everywhere. Let's try to make it as coherent as possible. I'm going to get this out of the way. Project Sekai is the best mobile game to ever happen that I've ever grasped my hands on. Hatsune Miku gacha game, best thing that Sega has ever thought of, and I like to think Krypton Senkai is taking over my life still and for a while now, and it's just really funny that EN is so far behind. Like, we're in a Halloween event and it's Christmas. Like, bruh. Ganyu's getting a rerun in Genjin. That's crazy. I don't play Genjin that much anymore, or like at all actually, but I just like the fact that Ganyu is getting more attention compared to like Child, who had like 3 reruns, is that right, before Zhao and Ganyu and Zhongli got a rerun. So to everybody that is going for Ganyu, good luck. You got this. I believe in you. Alcohol Free is one of the best like K-pop releases this year, like 100%. Maybe like in a while actually. Like this year for like K-pop, like whenever a song came out and they were like, oh yeah, we're advertising to the Western audience, like it has like a certain sound, and that sound is ugly. And like I know that a lot of K-pop fans will try to defend it, but like, bro, like shut up. Like, have you listened to music? Have any of you companies listened to Western pop? Because obviously it doesn't sound like what you think it sounds like, obviously. But like Alcohol Free by Twice made me feel like I was actually listening to K-pop, and like that entire album is so good. I think I own that album physically. Yeah, I do. I bought 2 K-pop albums this year, or actually a couple. I've sold a lot, but I've bought the Taste of Love album. That's a really good album. And then I bought Sunmi's 1/6 album because I love the concept of the packaging. I haven't actually listened to the album. I'm a fake fan. I just buy albums because I just like looking at the photo cards and looking at the photo book. But I really liked how the packaging concept for 1/6 was, and I do like the title track You Can't Sit With Us. It's just that Sunmi's rap part was kind of you know what, the entirety of the rest of the song really carries through, so I can bypass the rap most of the times. 2022 is gonna be a crazy year for me, at least for gaming wise. Like, we get in a 3D platformer Kirby, we get in Splatoon 3. That's the most important part. My Twitter name on Twitter has been Splatoon for like the longest time, ever since Splatoon 3 has actually got released news wise, and it's great. I think Bayonetta 3 is actually coming out next year too, something like that. And Grand Blue game that Platinum Games was working on is also coming out next year. Oof. Whoo, sheesh. Tales of Arise got best RPG of this year. Crazy. Let's go. We take those. The best Pokemon card set. English wise, I think Evolving Skies is still actually better than the premium set that we had, which was, I think, was called Shining Fates. And I just think that because Evolving Skies had time to be cooked in the oven for a longer compared to Shining Fates, like people were getting like completely miscut cards and shit like that, which was funny, and I wish that I got one. But still, like, the quality control issue for Pokemon English cards was so bad just because Pokemon was trying to meet the demand for everybody wanting Pokemon cards. And I'm glad that the demand of that has definitely died down over the months. Yes, it definitely has been filling years. Shit, oh my god. This specific Hatsune Miku figure by Mythos, I think she's called the Shaohua version. I was doing a video about it, but like my lighting in this video looks horrid, but here's some like footage of it. She's beautiful, bro. Like, on god, I don't think my phone could do this figure justice, honestly. She's so beautiful. The only complaints I have is that like there's some like paint chips, but I think that's just because, you know, some figures are gonna have paint chips, some aren't, and just whatever. But like god, like the finished product is so good, man. Almost as good as the prototype. If not, this is literally just the prototype, just as the actual product. Shout outs to my boys in China, man. They really changing the game out here, man. Especially with that price point. Sheesh. This figure, if this figure was like made by like Alter or something like that, this shit would have been expensive as fuck. Brewster is in Animal Crossing. Shoutouts to Brewster. He finally is in the game, but like fuck Nintendo for not giving him an actual cafe building and just putting him in the fucking museum. Quality of life wise, like that's one less building you have to go into, but like the aesthetic of having a cafe is not like present, you know? And like that's just another building you're missing in the town. So it's just a bunch of houses, your house, and just like 2 shops in the museum. Like you could balance it out with a cafe. That was definitely missed. But Brewster himself in the game, best thing Nintendo have done this year, except for announcing Bayonetta 3. It's been like 1,000 days. We finally got our news, guys. She's coming home sometime soon. Yu-Gi-Oh did these VTuber cards. I didn't go too full crazy into them, but like definitely that was an investment that I was doing for a little while now. I'm not gonna buy booster packs. Booster boxes, I mean, just for them. I'm probably just gonna buy the singles because like overall, like my love for Yu-Gi-Oh is not as strong as Pokemon cards, but I still think they're interesting. And like obviously VTubers. Speaking of VTubers, shout out to the Ninja Sanji boys. Debuted just recently. Let's get my boy Vox to 100k before the year ends, baby. We got like 3 days. Let's fucking go. I played Atelier Ryza this year thanks to it being on sale on Black Friday. It was $60 and then I bought it for $30. It was crazy. I'm having a fun time. I'll tell y'all when I'm done with it and I'll review it. I'll grade it. But it's a little slow burner, but I definitely like Ryza and her crew and just like the fun adventures. I wish the battle system was a little faster, but like making your own equipment and stuff like that, like it's basically just menu swapping and like making alchemy and stuff like that. I really like that part of the game. I wish the gameplay, I mean the battle system was a little bit more I wouldn't say complex, but like it's very simple and like I wish it was more, there's more to it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's just about it. The greatest thing that has happened is that I've been able to make content. That's the greatest thing that has happened this year. And ever since October, I feel like I've been able to upload every single Wednesday. My goal for next year is to be able to upload every single Wednesday at like 4:30 p.m. So let's see if I can hit that goal. I think that's about it. 2021 was a solid year, and I'm hoping that 2022 is a good year. Hoping. Video game wise, at least it will be really fucking good. Let's go.